Crystal City, Texas, stand up. Hog Nation anthem. Carnalismo Records. Here we go, it's a Hog Nation. We hit 'em hard, hit 'em hard. It's a Hog Nation. Yeah, small town, big spirit, man. It's a Hog Nation. We hit 'em hard, hit 'em hard. It's a Hog Nation. Yeah, small town, big spirit, man. We're bleeding green and gold, green and gold. Cause we rollin' with my Hog Nation. Yeah, my Hog Nation. We're bleeding green and gold, green and gold. Cause we rollin' with my Hog Nation. Yeah, my Hog Nation.
Good morning, Holiday Nation. This is Rudy Guerrero. Due to certain circumstances, I will not be speaking to Coach David Lopez. I apologize for the inconvenience. As always, the show must go on. Today, I will be speaking to you about last week's game and this Friday's game. Last week, my Javelinas lost against the Zapata Hawks 28-0. Javelinas' defense was flying all over the field. Unfortunately, a turnover put our backs against the wall and gave Zapata Hawks short field and set off the avalanche. The Javelinas offense moved the ball more efficiently this week, but penalties were the obstacle this week, hurting that seemed to be every big play that we executed, including a 70-yard touchdown run that had to be called back. No worries, in true Javelina fashion, we will dust off, suit up, and play against this coming week as we travel to Laredo to take on the Segura Toros, who are coming with a 2-win and 1-loss record and a huge 40-41 win over Laredo Nixon. In week 1, Laredo Segura lost against Zapata. The score was 27-26 in favor of Zapata. Week 2, Segura won against Laredo Nixon 21-22 in favor of Segura, and Segura played against LBJ Laredo, a score of 14-40 in favor of Segura. The kickoff for this Friday's game will be at 7 o'clock at Shirley Field. To get to Shirley Field, you head south on Highway 83 North, and then you use the left lane to take the ramp onto Highway 35, US Highway 83 South, exit onto Santa Rosa Drive, then merge onto Santa Rosa Avenue, turn right onto Bruni Street, turn right onto San Bernardino Avenue, turn left at Gonzalez Street, and then turn left again, and then you'll be at Shirley Field. The offensive player of last Friday's game was the defensive player Jeremy, with 8 tackles, 1 quarterback sack, 3 tackles for a loss. Offensive player of the week was Carlos Flores with a 7 of 16 receptions, 45 yards, 8 rushes, and 22 yards. Special teams were Joseph Diego Rivera with 47 yards punt average. This Friday's matchup, starting with 2A, Refugio and Sabinal La Pryor and Dilly. In Conference 3A, Comfort and Bandera, Llano versus San Saba, CC Win versus Jordan, Potique versus Minor New Tech, Hondo versus Marion, Natalia versus Lido, Corrido Springs versus Catula. In Conference 4A, Wembley versus Fredericksburg, Divine versus Pleasanton, Uvalde versus LBJ Laredo, Laredo Nelson versus Zapata, Cuero versus Navarro, Martin versus La Grula, and Pearsall versus non-UIL opponent, and Crystal plays against Rio Segura. In Conference 5A, Eagle Pass versus non-UIL opponent, and McCollum versus Tybee. So we hope that we win this Friday's game against Rio Segura, because we have 0 wins and 3 losses. We are going into week 4, and we hope that we win this Friday's game against Segura Turtles.
Crystal City, Texas, stand up. Hog Nation anthem. Carnalismo Records. Here we go, it's a Hog Nation. We hit 'em hard, hit 'em hard. It's a Hog Nation. Yeah, small town, big spirit, man. It's a Hog Nation. We hit 'em hard, hit 'em hard. It's a Hog Nation. Yeah, small town, big spirit, man. We're bleeding green and gold, green and gold. Cause we rollin' with my Hog Nation. Yeah, my Hog Nation. We're bleeding green and gold, green and gold. Cause we rollin' with my Hog Nation. Yeah, my Hog Nation. We green and gold, green and gold. My color so bold. We small town, big pride, ain't on anyone we roll. They sayin' who the toughest. Yeah, we are. We be hard and stated be a slugfest. They see stars, we beat y'all. Now say you with me. Crystal City.